Holly Knight and her mixed feelings about the Tina Turner musical. And she co-wrote a lot of songs for Tina Turner. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. Holly Knight co-wrote two of Tina Turner's biggest hits, one of her anthems, The Best, and Better Be Good to Me. And there were some smaller hits and, of course, album tracks. Tina Turner's had a lot of great songwriters. She's not known as a songwriter. She has written songs before, but for the bulk of her new solo career that started in the 80s, it's basically been outside help, and Holly being a big part of that. But she had mixed feelings going to Tina's Broadway show.
Especially if you go to, you want to go see Tina Turner live or something. Or the musical that I just saw the premiere of the Tina Turner musical on Broadway in November. And across from my row was Tina Turner and Oprah and Gail, and I didn't get to go over there because it was heavily guarded or something, but when The Best came on, apparently the three of them turned into the camera, or certainly Oprah did, and she was singing all the words to The Best, and it went viral, and I thought, that makes me feel so good on the one hand because you know all the lyrics and you truly love the song and you love Tina. But then there's another part of me that's sort of like, did you ever stop to ask who wrote the song? Did it ever occur to you who wrote all those songs? And that kind of goes back to what I was talking about before, But put that aside, I mean, it's always amazing to watch people just singing along in large, massive numbers. That's exciting.
Were your parents, are they still around? Did they support music? What was that like growing up?
My parents are both deceased now, but my mother was the one good place where she and I met and connected, and that was music. And she really fostered, she didn't like the rock music, and that's where we sort of split off into different directions when I got older, but she did foster a lot of music in the house. And
did she see your success?
Yeah, oh yes. Yes, she was around when I was, she only died recently, but no, she was around. My dad was really, really proud of me and excited, and he would come to every dive in the beginning that I would play with the dance spider, and he was always proud of me and excited.
Did you have siblings in your family?
I have a brother, yeah.
And what's his reaction been? I'm always kind of curious because the reaction of me even becoming a radio announcer for 35 years was weird in my family because they went, what? Is that a real job?
I think in the beginning, as we were growing up, I think my brother was very, very envious and jealous, and so he kind of acted like, oh, you don't know what it is to have a real job, Yeah. But then over the years, I realized he was telling other people, and he was actually very proud of me. But the most crowning, the best moment was when I took him. He was my one of the people I took to the premiere for the Tina Turner musical. And when everybody in the theater stood up and the whole place was singing The Best along with her, I kind of turned around and looked at him. He was right behind me in the row behind me. And he was just beaming, and he blinked at me. And I thought, wow, it was such a great moment. Like you finally see what your little sister is about. Yeah, because we were always kind of estranged, and then when I saw that look on his face and he winked at me, it was really lovely. It was nice. It was long overdue. Everybody in my family, my father was a doctor, my grandmother and grandfather were eye surgeons, my brother's a lawyer, so I'm the black sheep, but I've done probably better than all of them put together.
Holly Knight was the 2013 recipient of the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Go to hollyknight.com for more details. We'll have more from her coming up next week. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos on Facebook groups, the applicable groups, the groups that make sense where you can share this stuff. Please do. It's better you do it than I do it. And if you want to support this channel, we're expanding again. A simple way you can support the channel is just buy a t-shirt. You get something out of it, and you help support the channel. We're trying to hire a film editor right now to help us cut up these interviews because there's a backlog of interviews that we've got that we want to present to you. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music.